What's different about Drea is that she has that it factor. She's always had it. I recognized it when she was young age. She just always has asked to get into the gym.
So what was it like playing varsity for Hillcrest in 8th grade?
It was very exciting getting to play with former people that I've already knew, just a close bond. It was fun. I was very determined to get back. Probably the worst thing that happened my first ACL was I cried a lot, but I was very determined. It wasn't anything bad that went through my head at that point. I had a very strong support system. I had a great surgeon, Dr. John Van. My parents, they've been there for me since day one. Coach and staff, it's just always been there.
Her work ethic, I guess coming from the ACL, injuries, 8th and 9th grade, she just worked all the time.
Randria is the kind of kid you want in your program. She knows what it takes to win, and the fact that she's been out for so long, she's hungry, and she knows what it takes. She knows what it feels like to not be able to play. So when she does play, she gives it her all.
Basketball is a heart, so when they get her, she's going to work hard to try to make sure she does everything that the coach asks her.
A lot of people don't know that Drea, in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinion, was probably at 8th grade one of the best high school basketball players in the state. So, I mean, she played up and she was dominating. And then she tore the ACLs, and then she did it again the year after. And I think the hunger and that chip she put on her shoulder just increased her work ethic.
I thought my second ACL would be like my first, but it was nothing like that. I went through a depressed stage where through my mind I just thought like I wasn't good enough. I was never gonna be good enough to get the scholarships that my other teammates were getting. It was like my lowest point. There was days where I wanted to give up, just stop going to practice and just stop picking up a basketball and stuff. But then I just had to realize that my time would come. My transfer to Woodmont was because due to my injuries, I went homebound. And because of that, I almost failed because I didn't get my work and stuff like that. So I transferred to Woodmont for a better education. I had to get away from all the negativity. I just wanted to start fresh. I knew Legacy was the place for me and somewhere that I could call home when like everyone that works there is just like family. Like they're like my parents away from home.
The biggest thing I'm proud of is though they've helped her not only just on the court, but they've helped her as a scholar. She's matured so much in the classroom. She saw it a little different, and I'm sure she's probably explained that in her story that she's gone from academics not being so important to her to now it's the #1 thing on her list. So, and I think Legacy has a lot to do with that.
My hope for her is to have an education. That's the first most to me, is get your education. Ball is second nature. That's a gift to her to play. But the whole ride here is to get the education for me. You know what I'm saying? As long as she get the education, I'll be happy with everything else that come with it.
And when did the offers start to come?
My entire process started with North Carolina State showing their interest in me, and then other schools started to show interest in me as well. Longwood was my first offer, and I'm forever grateful for that. Then Coach Long from North Greenville offered me, and then came Georgia Southwestern State. And then after that, I picked up some more, which was FAMU, Lenore Ryan, Winthrop, Radford, Anderson, and Campbell.
And what does it mean to you guys for her to be committed?
Wow, that's a good question. It ain't sunk in yet.
She can always call me anytime she needs anything. I'm always here for her support.
The school that I have picked to be my home for the next 4 years has an incredible coaching staff and team. They have a school for what I want to major in, and they make me feel like I am a part of the family. And that's why I will be committing to Campbell University.